Hey guys, this is Ben from Flow Brackets, and today we've got in this beautiful Lexus NX350H, and we'll be doing a OEM plinth delete on this, and I'll be showing you how to get it done with our miniature replacement part. So what is the problem? What are we trying to achieve? And what is this miniature replacement part? First of all, the biggest problem is the OEM plinth. This is the OEM plinth. It's a big giant plastic box that they give you from factory to mount your number plate. It's completely oversized and truly ugly, and it dwarfs your number plate, and that's not what you want. What we're trying to achieve is to have our number plate appear floating on this beautiful grille. So our miniature replacement part, as the name describes, will replace this OEM plinth. There won't be any modification involved because these two holes will align with the factory holes. So it just bolts straight on, and it's a lot smaller than most number plates, and it's also a modular system. And when I say modular, it means that we have a number plate bracket for almost every number plate in Australia. And if you decide to change number plates, all you need to do is purchase the appropriate number plate bracket, bolt it on and bolt it off, and keep going until you're happy with the number plate that you choose to run on your car. Before we get into the install, let me just point out that this miniature plinth is to suit the luxury and luxury sport models, and it will fit the NX350 as well as the 350 as well, but it won't fit the F Sport because the F Sport comes with a completely different grille. With that out of the way, let's get into the installation. The first thing that we're going to do is remove the number plate first so that we can get to the bolts holding on the oversized and ugly plinth. Now that we've removed the number plates, we can get access to these two screws here. You can either remove them with a Phillips head screwdriver or a 10mm socket, I believe. But for today, we'll be removing it with a Phillips head. I want to make sure that we take note of these two bolts because we will be putting them aside so that we can use them for later. So remove the two screws and put them aside for later. Now let's remove the OEM plinth. Just take your time with it. Just slowly wiggle it until it unclips from the grille. I think if you pinch this over here and pinch this over here, the top will come off. And that's it. Now that we've removed the OEM plinth, we can go ahead and install our miniature version. It's quite a neat little product. It actually fits like a glove to the grille, and it locates to the holes that are already in the car so that you won't need to drill in the extras, and it fits exactly like this. You can't really get it wrong because it literally only goes on one way. Now those screws that I told you to put aside earlier, I'm going to grab those and reinsert them, and that's it. Now we're installed. Now that we have our miniature plinth installed onto the grille, you can see it's super secure. And let me explain a little bit further about our miniature plinth. First of all, it is a two-part mounting solution. And that means that you can't buy this miniature plinth by itself or separately. You have to buy it with a Flow Brackets number plate bracket that matches the style and size of your number plate. So for example, if you have a Euro plate, you would get a Euro bracket and bolt it on. And if you had a Heritage number plate, you get a Heritage bracket and bolt it on. If you had a standard number plate, then you get that standard bracket. If you had a JDM plate, you get a JDM bracket. If you had a slimline, you get a slimline bracket, but just be sure that you check your state because in different states, they have slightly different sizes of slimline plates. And if you had a 3 to 4 character Victorian plate, you'd get the appropriate bracket called a 3 to 4 character slimline bracket and bolt it on so that your number plate can appear floating. Now, today we'll be installing some 6-digit heritage, and we're going to make this look super clean. So now we can get our 6-digit heritage number plate bracket, and we can align it to these brass fittings inserted into the miniature plinth and just choose a height that we're happy with. And I think about there looks pretty good. We're also going to use the line markings in the bracket to align it perfectly center. And these bolts that are provided in the kit I made it the stainless steel and then powder coated black, and they also finish completely flush with the bracket. All that's left to do is get our number plate bolted onto our number plate bracket. Now in this bracket, we've got these 3 holes. It's more like a micro adjustment, so we just got to pick one of the 3 holes to go to. I think we'll start at the top and then work our way down and see which hole looks better. I think the last hole might be a little bit more proportionate to this grill. So I'll just insert my security screw into that last hole. And there you have it, guys. That's how you do an OEM plinth delete. And it's probably the cleanest way you're going to get number plates onto a Lexus NX with a luxury and luxury sport grille. Just remember, this is a 2-part mounting solution, and that means that you can't buy the miniature plinth separately. You have to buy in conjunction with a number plate bracket to complete the 2-part mounting solution. So I hope you found this video useful, and thanks for watching. If you haven't already checked out the rear install, go and check that out now.